Greetings, I'm Epictetus, and this is Epic Tech. You might be wondering what we're doing in the load screen. Well, as soon as this loads, we're going to have a decision to make, a very fast decision. See, I loaded this up earlier to do some in-between work and discovered that I am completely out of uranium. And we're going to have about 10 seconds worth of uranium, and it'll be gone. This is not a good thing. Now, I do have a couple of batteries. Well, I've got one battery on the base, and I can very quickly shut down things, at least the non-essentials. But yeah, we're basically out of power. And while we can escape atmosphere on the hydrogen that we have, we do need at least a little bit of battery to make it. We do have solars as well. And that would probably keep the... wait, no, we don't have any solars. Those are all in the trailer. So we're probably going to have to consider putting solars on really quickly or go and get some uranium really fast. I don't know. We're going to have to figure it out. I mean, even if we do get uranium, we're going to have a refinery. So maybe making it back out of the atmosphere really quickly and getting back to the MBT. The trailer anyway. I don't know. Let's figure it out really fast. Okay. Yeah, the system's going to have to reboot there. And if I'm not mistaken, as soon as that reboots, we're going to have nothing. I actually already did this once and exited out without saving because I wanted to make sure. Okay, do I have my helmet on? Apparently, because I'm not dying. There are 3 reactors on this ship, and all of them are completely out, completely drained. So, let's really quickly turn off everything that does not need to be on. Also would like to turn off at least 2 of the reactors. Why would that make any difference? There's no uranium. I can turn them off, turn them on. It's not going to do anything. Oh, as is. Oh, no. Oh, that's okay. I can access the battery from here. I had it set intentionally. I had it set to recharge only because, as you can see, we've got some in there. What is it going to say? Okay, that just fired the ship up. Fully depleted in 24 hours. Okay. That's not nearly as bad as I thought it was. Now, I've got Igor, I believe, completely turned off because I saw that we were running low. I didn't realize how low. But, okay, that should be okay. Let me double check that battery one more time. Now that it's had some more time. Okay, 24 hours. We can do that. So, there's no sunlight. And I'm also half empty on, yeah, I'm half empty on oxygen and whatnot. So let's go ahead and top off there. No, we're not topping off. What? Oh, right. I used to have a sensor there, and it fell off when I redid the connector. Well, how are we going to do that? I know, we're just going to go in and turn on the oxygen by hand. That's what we're going to do. Like that. Okay. And oxygen's turning back off again. And at least we're topped off personally. So, I think the next thing we need to do... Oh, besides, I just realized that I was just thinking, well, we need an ore detector. Well, if we turn off the ore detector on the ship, that's going to save us some power. Let's take a quick look and see if that... Well, it went from 24 hours to 1 day, so, that's good. Boy, that's a massive improvement right there. So I'm thinking, ooh, wait, is that sun? If that's sun, then we could really quickly install a solar panel or several to at least maybe counteract the loss of power. Let me see. There's not really a good place for that. Not unless I pick up this thing and rotate it. I'm not entirely sure that's going to help much. I've also got this other battery over here that has, I think, yeah, it's not even a full megawatt. It's probably not even worth it at all. Yeah. Okay, so, like I said, we either grab the mining ship and run out and grab uranium, but also build a refinery, or we try and make it back out. Now, there's not really anything all that exciting on this moon. So I'm kind of thinking, how far away are we from... We've got the shopping list asteroid out there, and there's the trailer. It's 8 kilometers away. I think it's time to get off this boring moon, at least to go refuel from the trailer, because there is a fair amount of stuff on the trailer that I'd really like to have access to. So let's do that thing. Okay. Now I could run out and grab myself a little bit more ice, but I think I'm going to be okay with the amount of ice I've got, especially if I do a few little modifications. So let's get back out there. I also need to make sure that the two parts of the miner are secured, and it looks like they are. So let's do this. Go ahead and turn on our oxygen generators, which should re-oxygenate this environment, and then I can take off my helmet, which would be nice. Just top off there, and we're looking at, yeah, 348k. I honestly think we could probably make it to space just on what's in our hydrogen tanks without much of a problem, especially if I do what I've always planned to do but then forgotten to do, which is to go in and set, okay, let's grab groups, and we need our hydrogen thrusters. Increase thrust override and decrease thrust override. Now, actually, no, we actually don't want to just do that for all of them. We want to remove these. We want to do them just for the ones that are pointing down. So, yeah, that should work. And now, if we do this and grab groups and do up thrust, increase thrust override. Oops, that's the wrong one. Up thrust, decrease thrust override. Now, this is going to make it a lot easier and more efficient to get up. Whoa, okay. I forgot that I was sitting in the chair or something. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but we're okay. How did I move it? We're locked to the ground. We should not be able to move. So much for that green light down there. Okay, whatever. Now we're unlocked. This is why I don't use P. People keep saying, use B, or that kind of thing. Yeah, because I just disconnected both of those. Let's get those locked in again. All right, no reason to really worry too much about the, like, separating them or anything. I'm just gonna, oh, nope, I need this button. Switch lock. Okay, so the whole thing's locked into place, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and shut off the batteries so that it's not trying to counteract speed or anything like that. That should do the trick. I'll just have to remember to turn those back on later. I should probably have set them to recharge, but it's okay. We're good. All right, let's go back and do this again.
Ship fuel low.
Yes, I know the ship fuel is low. Thanks for letting me know about that.
Low.
Shut up. 23 minutes.
Ship fuel low.
Okay, we better do this fast. Thrusters on. The other thing I realized is we need to actually... Oh, no, that should work. Okay, well, let's do this thing then. So 4. I want to see what this looks like. There we go. So the idea is you increase the thrust until you're at 100 meters per second or close to it, and then you decrease thrust until it drops down. So I'm going to start decreasing the thrust.
Ship fuel low.
There you go. And then we should watch the planet gravity drop without much of a problem. And we have no gravity. And now our thrusters are completely disabled, and we can inertial dampeners on. I want to be coming to a stop, and I'm not. Why are we not coming to a stop? Why are we not coming to a stop? Great. Well, at least we're not going to run into anything, right? I shouldn't say things like that.
Ship fuel low.
Okay, so now it's actually trying to bring us to a stop.
Ship fuel
I think,
low.
you know what? I think the up thrusters, they're on. They just don't want to... Oh, no, that's right. I have no thrusters pointing the other direction. That's why I wasn't coming to a stop.
Low.
All right, let's see if we can figure out where the trailer is. That's gotta be it. That's it.
Ship fuel low.
Oh my gosh, you're so annoying.
Ship fuel low.
Like, it's important for it to tell me that the ship fuel is low.
Ship
But
fuel
sometimes
low.
I just want it to shut up. You know, I know the ship fuel is low.
Fuel low.
According to this, we have 3 seconds of power time. So we're fine.
Low.
I mean, really. It's okay. We don't really need all that. Why? What is the deal? Like, what is it using?
Ship fuel
We were
low.
at 24 hours or something before.
Ship fuel low.
Oh my gosh, it's so annoying.
Ship fuel low.
I'm sure there's something using it. There is also the other thing we're going to be doing today, I think today, is installing the latest version of automatic
Ship fuel low.
configurable LCDs, which has added in the ability to see, I think.
Low.
I was kind of just skimming through the new features, and I believe has added in the ability to see... Oh, inertial dampeners.
Ship fuel
Right?
low.
Please stop. Please don't run into the trailer. That would be horrible.
Ship fuel low. Ship fuel
Can we...
low.
Okay. It's added the ability to actually figure out what's using all your power. Not just, hey, you're running out of power. All
Ship
right.
fuel low.
So let's get over there.
Ship fuel low.
Okay, let's
Ship
get to a
fuel
stop.
low.
And let's turn on... I hate to turn on the ions because we're going to end up completely blowing through
Ship
all of our
fuel
power.
low.
I think we need to get some emergency solars on this thing too.
Low.
And I should never have left with so little...
Ship fuel
Come on.
low.
Why are we... Great. Well, that was awesome. Why was... I need to put some hydrogens pointing up, even if they're small ones.
Ship fuel low.
Oh my goodness, lady, stop. I probably also should have stopped the head. Come on. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's get out of there. I doubt that a whole lot of damage was done. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and... Oh yeah, forgot about that. Don't want to do that yet. Oh, well.
Meteor storm inbound.
Okay, let's get over here and back this thing in. Now they're on. That'll simplify things quite a bit. And we're locked in. Excellent. So now we should be able to go over. Oh, they're already grabbing the gold. And oh, Tim, you're a wonderful thing. Yeah, already working on the new gold we just brought in. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, I just realized I don't have a button control panel over here to work with the doors. Okay, we'll make one real quick. Let's see, like that. Oh, Igor. Oh, but we're connected, so we can just grab anything like that. And Igor, turn back on, please. We need you. Go ahead and do. I guess I don't need any of that. I'll turn on the projector later. Yeah. Igor, do your thing. Yeah. Oh, you're healing me. Cool. Can you also make the button thing? Okay, I'll do it by hand. You know, as soon as I go in here and do this, it's gonna... Okay, wait. Trailer front. Open. Oh yeah, we didn't have any oxygen back here. Oh, look at the damages we did. Igor, can you fix that? Oh, he's busy fixing stuff outside. Okay. That's okay. Let's go ahead and... Isn't oxygen is on? Why is it not? Oh, it's not sealed because it's these are breaking the seal. Okay. Well, we'll help him out.
Meteor storm inbound.
There. That's not too bad. How's that? Are we sealed now? No. What else isn't sealed? Did we do that much damage? Yeah, get them. Shoot them. It's not going to be out there. Well, Igor's still working on that pylon over there. Did we do enough damage? I wonder if we broke something downstairs. Well, there's your problem. And then there was oxygen in there until it just got all blown out this direction. Okay. We can fix this. This isn't a problem. Oh, okay. We never actually finished this. So many unfinished things on this ship. Alright, thank you, Igor. What else is damaged? Let's go take a look at this pylon out here. Or a cell, or whatever we want to call it. Wow, did we actually not take any serious damage out here? It looked like it just trashed this, but that's actually just fine. Everything's functional. Nice. I'm not going to complain. I should really take a new blueprint. Yeah, we'll get there in a minute. Ah, yes, we are getting oxygen now. Good. We might even consider going over to the shopping list asteroid now that we've got a reasonable amount of gold and an actual mining ship. Oh, that's not the button. This one told me to take my helmet off. And it looks like our mining ship handled the trip just fine attached there. And we're good. Okay, oh, let's turn on our reactors again now that they actually have... Now that they actually have uranium again, right? Yes, they do. We're going to start keeping more uranium in our reactors, too. Because I disconnected and didn't really think about making sure to have uranium. You know. Right. Cobalt is something else we need, but I know that that's over on the shopping list asteroid, as well as iron and platinum. And we should really get some more uranium. I mean, we're actually doing okay with uranium. It was just all in the trailer was our problem. I mean, we have well over 1,000, but I think I brought 40-something with me. It's just definitely not enough. Actually, hang on. We can see how much we took. Because this one over here takes a certain amount with... Yeah, so we had 40... 30... So we had... Yeah, so we had 77 uranium out of the 1,000 that we have. That was not enough. What was I thinking? Also, I've got a whole bunch of stuff in here that I can dump back into the system. I'm going to do that. All right. Okay. Well, that was exciting. I'm going to try to figure out what I want to do next. Thinking probably the shopping list asteroid, but I'll do that mostly off camera. And I'll be back in a little bit. All right, well, things have improved around here a bit. We're actually gathering a fair amount of stuff. And need to get some more ice. And we're still, you know, I mean, like, iron is always a need. But we've got plenty of platinum and cobalt. Oh, good grief, 300,000 cobalt. That should do fine. I'm actually thinking I might... Well, no, that's just pulling in iron right now. Which is good. And 183,000 is just a drop in the bucket. What I need to get now is uranium, and it's kind of on the other side of the shopping list asteroid. So I'm going to... I've been gathering some using Igor and some using the ship. Yeah, so if I go grab control of... Let's see. I need... Oh, hello. That was odd. Just kind of decided to duck behind the missile turret there. That's fine. That's fine. I believe this is there. I'm going to unlock. I always do that. How... Now, this has happened to me a couple of times. Where do I have the power to be able to still remote this ship? I'm not connected anymore. I shouldn't be able to do that. I'm not complaining. That's actually a very handy thing, but anyway. Also, this is a little thing that I'm going to play with. I just added a couple of screens. So the only reason we can see these screens are because of the fact that that we have this camera mod that lets me... Ooh, we might need a few more up-facing thrusters. I added 2 up-facing thrusters, but I don't think they're enough. I was hoping it would just be enough to stabilize, but I should probably add a few more. Let's get over here and grab some uranium while I continue talking. There is a new version of automatic configurable LCDs, and I think I'm going to install that on the ship that never was. And then I'll be able to tell via these screens all kinds of fun, useful things. And because we're so close to them, I think we can get several lines of text on there and be able to still read, which would be nice. And they're not even blocking any views. This is great. This is working really well. I'm doing all of this sitting in my cockpit. In the, well, I guess... I always do that. It's not the cockpit, it's the bridge. Sitting in my chair on the bridge. But, let's see. How much uranium have we grabbed? 27K. That's a good start. I kind of want to go crazy and have so much uranium I don't have to think about it, especially with the amount that Igor uses. He's really handy, but man, he uses a lot of uranium. And I want to bring a lot with me when we go down to the Mars-like planet over there, the Great Torpedo. All right, so I'm going to finish this up, go back and dock, and we'll reconvene to see if we can get some screens installed and configured. How's that sound? All right, now we need to get this thing back into the bay so we can work on it. And I installed, I'm not sure if I did this. I think I just did this. I installed these extra blast doors so that I don't have to decompress the entirety of the ship. I just have to decompress this front section. So as soon as that closes up, we can open up this door. There we go. And I would like to seal off the bridge as well, but I got to figure out a way to do that. Got some ideas. Anyway, let's go ahead and bring this guy in. I've been docking him to the outside up until right now, but I want to bring him in and work on him. So let's do that. The ship that never was. It's kind of a silly name, but it's how I'll always remember it, you know, that I had the one I had to rebuild. So we'll bring it in, disconnect. Yeah, just past the doors. Go ahead and close that up, and this whole area will recompress or whatever. All right, and so we've got some very bright lights. Let's turn those off. And by the way, I do know that you can press L, but I just don't always like to do that. I always forget too. I hate pressing P because you end up disconnecting other things, and so I've just kind of avoided L as well and set it up as like a lights button kind of thing. But anyway, so we've got these two screens sitting here and here, but we need something to control them. And I'm thinking that the drills are not going to be the only thing that I want to have screens for. So I'm going to have to put screens on each one of my tools, but we can actually have the computer and whatnot on the front. Just got to find a good spot to put the computer and the timer. That's actually what I should put right there is a couple of more up thrusters because okay, and eventually I'm going to end up with needing some more down thrusters, and I might have to make this thing wider. But okay, oh, here we go. We'll put a timer. I don't want to cram all this stuff in here. We'll stick a timer right in there. And then I think we should be able to attach the computer to that. Yeah, that works. Igor! Oh, my voice is going. Excuse me, I was talking with Comcast customer service. So, there was a lot of emotion coming out of my voice when they told me that I could get an unlimited plan for $50 additional per month. Or I could pay $10 a month for additional 50 additional gigs, which means I'm going to have to really consider how many videos I want to upload. Anyway, let's do this. So this is going to be, I'm just going to, we're only going to have one programmable block on here, I think, because we're only going to need Tim when we're connected. We really only need the configurable automatic LCDs. So there is a new version of configurable automatic LCDs. And it's right. That's not it. It's around here somewhere. Where is it? That's the old one. Oh, automatic LCDs 2. There it is. Oh, that's a better name. All right. Thank you, M Master. So check code. Okay, and wow, there's all kinds of neat things. You can put in margins and stuff. That's cool. I need to play more with this. This new version has a whole bunch of cool new things, and I'm really looking forward to playing with it. So the new one, for one thing, is designed. You don't even need to set the delay to 1 second, because the new one. Let's see, programmable block, run with default. Timer block, trigger now, so it'll actually trigger like every single cycle, and then you set the start just so that it starts up when the world gets reloaded. But this runs a lot faster than the old one. The old one only ran once per second. This one automatically manages how often it needs to update, and it's much smarter about that kind of thing. All right. Oh, I'm like, what is that sound? I thought it was actually in my house, but that is this. Oh, much better. That was the sound of the timer being triggered a lot. All right, so now what we need to do is go find these screens and configure them. And all we need to do is we're just going to do write LCD, and that should boot up. Right, left, LCD. Why is that not running? Programmable block. Okay, maybe we need to have... So it's now completely configured in custom data. So we can just do things here. So for example, I can just do power. Just do power time, but not timer, power time. Let's see if that does its thing. There we go. So it says it can run 2 days at its current whatever it's doing. This one over here, custom data, we're going to set this one up for... Luckily, they kept all these pretty much the same. I think that should do it. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, look at that. Uranium, stone, ice, and iron is what we currently have on board. When we're connected with the camera, it should be very easy to see. I'm not sure. We'll find at all. Anyway, so if I scroll out, if I hold down Alt and... Oh, I'm already scrolled out all the way. Okay, so I can't see as much of those screens as I thought I could. That might be a good reason to use that margin option there. Unfortunately, I can't put a screen right here because it's actually the same block that the camera is in. But I can also turn left and right when I'm drilling. So that's not too bad. All right. Okay, well, I'll play with some more commands that I can put in there. They've got things, he's added in things like stopping distance and all kinds of wonderful things, so it'll be fun to play with. We don't have oxygen yet because the oxygen generators are off, but if I open up that door, it should equalize. There we go. And now we have oxygen in both places. Because that's a much smaller area than the whole rest of the ship. All right, so what we need to do is unload what's in the ship and drop off the tool, and yeah, that's about it. Also, I know I didn't yet introduce the... So this one's actually a fairly small one, but in my opinion, it's pretty important. You may have already noticed it. The actual sky is different. I am using Deep Space 4K, I believe it's called. I'll put it up on the screen there. And of course, there's always a link in the description to all of the mods that I use. And it's just in that list. So let's take a look at why I like it. If we just kind of zoom out, you can see that there's not much to it. This looks a lot more like real space, honestly. But also, if I go in, I get into a camera here, and I zoom in, it's actually a lot higher definition than the other one, the default one. Ooh, we're being shot at. I mean, no, those meteors are being shot at. Anyway, I didn't like the other one because I never knew. So, like, there were things that looked like that asteroid over there. I can't move any further to the right, but they would look like that asteroid until you zoomed in, and then you couldn't tell until you zoomed in that it wasn't an asteroid. See, like that? See those moving things over there? Those are actually meteors. But there were things much bigger than that just on the background. It was kind of annoying. Anyway, that's all. I'm going to do just a little bit more collection here on the shopping list asteroid. And next episode, I think we are going to be landing on the Mars-like planet, the Great Dorito. Exciting, huh? All right. As always, hit that thumbs up button. It's really handy. Hit the like button, or sorry, the like button. What is this, Facebook? Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, because I'm coming out with these all the time. And check in tomorrow if you're watching this the day it comes out. Saturday the 31st, I've got a new episode, or not a new episode, a new video coming out. We do a tour of a couple of Classics ships. Classic is subscriber here, and he made some beautiful stuff, and I love to show it off because they are very nice and utilitarian. They're actually quite useful. They're great ships all the way around. You gotta see them. Check that out tomorrow on December 31st, 2016. All right. So as always, I'll see you next time on Epic Tech.